I know I'm a little bit late to the video, but I didn't want to make a separate video just to talk about this, because it is kind of a sad thing, but Telltale went out of business. That's the company that made this game, made all the other Walking Dead games where the episodic stuff is at. You know, other stuff like The Wolf Among Us. Personally, I've never played anything but this and the Batman game. They had a big fan base. It was kind of a shock. I'm not gonna lie, it was pretty shocking when I got on Twitter and I saw that they were bankrupt. Other stuff has been coming out since then, and apparently, like, they weren't the best company. I mean, I feel bad for the workers and all that, cause, like, you know, they're the workers, but the company itself, it sounds like they didn't really care about them. It's a terrible situation, sure, cause, you know, all the people. There was like stuff that like people relocated to go to Telltale. Like just a few weeks, people were being hired there. Just a few weeks before they were being hired. That's crazy. I haven't really heard much from them what they're gonna do with The Walking Dead, because I've heard that this is the last episode, episode 2. We're not gonna get the full season, and I don't think we're gonna get refunds for the season. I did hear something off a third party saying that they're going to try to finish it, but it's not for certain. But enough of that. Alright, you know, we're going to enjoy what we can get for now. Episode 2 has been released.
Previously on The Walking Dead, AJ and I had been searching for a long time for some place we could call home. Just when we thought we'd found a huge stash of food, it turned out to be a trap. That could have been the end. But I woke up and found I'd been saved by a guy named Marlon, the leader of a community living inside an old boarding school. It felt like a chance at having a home, a real one. We had to go back to the train station to see if any food survived the explosion. But someone else had the same idea. When AJ distracted him, I shoved him into a pack of walkers. I found Marlon and Brody in the basement that night, arguing about the man we'd seen, and I learned why Brody was so afraid. The man was part of a group of raiders they'd run into a year ago. Marlon traded Tennessee's older sisters to the raiders to keep himself safe. He attacked Brody and locked me in the basement with her. When she turned, I had to stop her. Marlon stole AJ's gun and tried to convince them I had murdered Brody. Violet backed me up. With everyone against him, the fight went out of Marlon. I told him he could stay, but he couldn't be our leader. But then, Marlon was dead, and AJ pulled the trigger. He remembered what I'd taught him. To always aim for the head.
Yep.
Made you some coffee. It was in the kitchen. Tin said that I can have some. I didn't steal it.
So, what's gonna happen?
I'm surprised you remember how to make it. We haven't had coffee in a long time.
You put it in hot water.
You're right. Thanks.
Last night, with Marlon, I heard Lewis and what he called me. Am I a murderer?
Oh boy. Yeah. By definition, yes.
No! Oh my God!
Shit!
We could
get medicine from the nurse's office.
That's a headshot.
The kid blew his brains out.
You shot him. He's dead. You're a murderer. You promised Marlon. You said you'd help him fix things. What the fuck did you teach this kid?
Oh snap. Okay, I'm sorry. Alright.
Lewis
Holy
called me a
crap.
murderer. But we're supposed to kill bad stuff. Monsters. Did I do it bad? I thought Marlon was bad. He killed Brody. He kept telling lies.
Lewis was right. Sometimes people do bad things, like Marlon did. But when you shot him, he wasn't a threat to us anymore. If you kill someone when they're no longer threatening you, that's murder.
Jesus, how did you have to
What are
learn
we gonna
this
do?
way? Oh my goodness. Ah, for real?
Back off, all of you!
You talked Marlon down, and then they fucking murdered him.
Take AJ,
Hey.
go inside.
Yeah, that was just AJ's, all I'm saying.
Oh, just let them go back to the dorms? What happens the next time one of us does something this kid doesn't like? Should we expect a bullet too?
That's not what happened.
It's exactly what happened. It was over. Till little Mr. Trigger Happy decided otherwise.
Marlon started this! He killed Brody and almost got me too! AJ did what he had to do!
What he had to? He didn't have to
Oh
shoot
my
Marlon in the
goodness,
fucking
no,
skull!
I didn't want her to
It
say
was
that.
over.
What?
Get it, Lewis. Just back off, okay?
Back off? Seriously?
Let's go.
Clem? If I'm a murderer, am I gonna die too?
What? No.
Well, I think murderers are like monsters, and I know what happens to monsters. Nothing good. Nothing good at all.
AJ, you're not a monster.
They think I am. I wish they didn't.
We're going to fix this. You and me. I'm going to help you atone.
Atone?
It means make up for what you did wrong. We'll make it all right with the others.
For God's sake, someone help me with this!
Saved you from that car wreck, and you fucking murdered him?
Get back, Mitch!
Get back.
Or what?
Hey
You gonna
now.
let him kill me too? Then who's next? Sim? Willie?
Haven't enough people died tonight? Brody, Marlon, we can't keep killing each other.
Fuck are you saying that to me after what he did? Screw both of you.
This is just a whole bad situation.
Hey, what is it?
You've killed a lot of people. You murdered your friend Lee, didn't you?
What?
Oh,
He wasn't a threat. So that means you murdered him.
I killed him because I loved him. I didn't want him to suffer.
How? He'd be dead.
He would have turned. I didn't want that for him. He deserved better.
I love you, Clem.
don't go shoot me now.
I love you back.
Jeez. If that's how. Oh, what if we ever get to see the ending? That's how it would end. Oh my gosh.
Hey. Violet said to come get you for the funeral.
Really?
We used to have them more. Then we stopped. It seems right, though. I brought you something.
For me?
I figured you'd be afraid, with everyone all upset. But you were brave last night. Like a firefighter.
No. Firefighters are good. I'm a murderer.
No, you're not. You gotta have a trial first. They decide that stuff in a courtroom. That's how it works. Worked before. Back then, there were all kinds of rules about who was innocent, who was guilty. It was complicated.
Okay, find us the courthouse.
What's that?
That's where the trials happen. You appear before a judge.
There are no more judges.
I guess you're right. You sure you don't want your firefighter?
You should keep him, 'cause you're good like him. But maybe we could play with him later? Together?
Sure. After the funeral. They buried them already. Vile'll start it soon. See you out there.
Oh, they're probably working all night, so.
This is gonna be hard. Everyone's going to be upset. We need to show them we care, okay?
Okay.
They better not get mad for us coming. Oh, that's sad. Oh, sad.
Oh, God. They're here.
So what? They knew Brody, didn't they?
Yeah, but Marlon...
Just leave them alone.
Shit.
Clem?
What?
Why do people have funerals?
Brody and Marlon.
Sin said they used to have them more.
They died.
But I don't get it.
It's a very old tradition, going back thousands and thousands of years.
They think it's important. Does everyone get a funeral?
People do. Some animals, too.
Even monsters?
We don't care because when she was telling me, whatever she said seemed possible.
Oh, I can't
Everyone's
answer. I
so
can't
sad.
answer. There's no good
I don't like
answer.
funerals.
10. You ready?
Brody, you always said you wanted to go to the beach. So, I drew it for you.
Marlon was... I can't. Not for Marlon. After what he did to the twins and Brody,
You didn't even like Brody. You were always mean to her.
Nonetheless, right?
I can't. Someone else do it.
Bitch.
Dude, don't.
Seriously, Lewis? He was your best friend. He wasn't perfect, but he deserved better than to get gunned down by that kid. AJ killed him like it was nothing.
You're right, Mitch. Marlon didn't deserve what AJ did to him.
I know what I did. I'm sorry. I know I'm a murderer. But I'm gonna,
Atone.
yeah, atone it.
Fuck, I can't listen to this.
Jesus.
What I did was bad, and I'm gonna make it up to you. I promise.
You don't have to make up shit. Marlon was a fucking murderer and a liar, and if we'd all asked more questions about Minnie and Sophie disappearing last year, none of this would have happened.
She's got a point.
Shut up! It wasn't Marlon's fault.
Then whose fault was it?
Oh my god.
Whatever happened before, AJ shouldn't have killed Marlon.
Yeah, he wasn't hurting anybody when I killed him.
See what I mean? How can any of us trust these fucking people?
What are you saying?
I'm saying they gotta fucking go.
Oh, hell
Take a vote.
no. We're
Majority
staying.
decides. They stay or they leave. Today.
That does seem fair.
Are you serious? It's bullshit. You're bullshit.
I don't care. Y'all do what you gotta do.
We brought you here. That means we can get rid of you too.
That is fucked up. After all Marlon did,
Two wrongs don't make a right.
A vote's the only way to settle this, or we'll be arguing forever.
fine. I guess we're fucking voting.
Lewis needs to vote. Could you go get him? And try to talk to him.
Come on, Rosie. Come here, girl.
Could you guys go wait in the dorm? I'll come get you.
Please don't kick us out.
Come on, let's go.
Sometimes I don't know where this dirty road is taking me. Sometimes I don't know the reason why. So I guess I'll keep gambling, lots of moves and lots of rambling.
It's crazy.
Well, it's easier
Going out of
than just
business.
waiting
So
around
sad.
to die.
I love their work so much. And I've been watching The Walking Dead or like I've watched it before I played it, because yeah, it came out long before I started actually gaming. That's crazy. What is he doing?
AJ, stop! You'll break your toe or something. Come here, sit down.
No. It didn't work. I did what you said and they didn't even care. I know that I was bad, but they don't let me fix it.
AJ, breathe. Remember what we do when we're mad? Come on, you don't want to be loud, do you? What do we do when we're mad?
We stop and think and, I'm still really, really mad. I know that I'm not supposed to get mad or sad because then I do dumb things.
And you have every reason to be upset. We'll deal with it together, okay?
Okay.
We stop, we think, and we breathe.
Breathe.
Feel better? You're still mad, huh?
And, I think I'm sad too. I did what you told me to.
I know. You're a good listener.
I wanted to make them all feel
extremely
better.
good.
It didn't work. Why'd you tell me to do that if it didn't work?
I thought they would listen to us. I didn't realize I didn't know how bad it would be. It's my fault they got angry.
But they hate me. They don't hate you.
I think they hate us both.
I don't want to go.
I know you don't.
I like knowing where we are all the time. The bed, the food. I like the other kids. Not all of them, but Tin and Louis and Violet.
Did they vote yet? Oh, snap.
We took the vote. You have to leave.
Shocker.
Don't we get to vote? I vote that we stay.
That's not how it works.
Maybe it should be.
You don't have to like it.
Good, because I don't.
Fine. I get it. We'll learn to live with your decision somehow.
Seriously? That's it?
I mean,
You know
like,
this
just
is
accept
fucking
it.
wrong, and you're not gonna fight it at all?
Hey,
What's the point? You've already decided.
exactly.
Yes,
That's exactly
we
what I
have.
was thinking.
So fucking stupid.
You said you'd go along with it, if we voted fairly.
It's bullshit. And you'd know it if you weren't so used to burying your head in the sand.
Oh, I'm burying my head in the sand? Hate Marlon all you want, but you can't tell me AJ isn't dangerous too.
Woohoo! Is he lying though? She still said that.
We'll wait for you to pack up, then Lewis and I'll escort you out past the safe zone. We'll make sure you get to the road safely. It's not a lot, but at least you won't die on the way.
We could have happily dumped you outside the gates.
Thanks for making sure that we...
No, don't thank them.
Uh,
It's their fault we gotta leave. They're gonna get rid of us.
Get him under control.
AJ, breathe.
he's mad.
Where's Tin? I gotta say goodbye.
He was really upset about the vote, and he's not talking to anybody. It's best to leave him alone when he's like this, but for the record, he wanted you to stay.
Wait. Does AJ still have that gun?
Yeah, he still got that gun. What? And you gonna take it away from him?
Hand it over.
We need it. First of all.
Is this
what you mean?
necessary?
Hell yes, it's necessary.
It's yours, AJ. You should keep it.
But I murdered Marlon with it.
It
Yeah,
does not.
But you'll need protection outside.
Exactly.
Fine. Let the kid keep the murder weapon.
He's not gonna take the drawing? Okay, I'm gonna have to cut that episode there, guys. If you want to find out what happens in the next part, make sure to click in. I don't know. It's not gonna be in one of the corners because I'm not gonna put that much effort into these videos. But make sure to subscribe and like so you know when the next video drops and whatnot. That being said, thank you all for watching. See you guys in the next one.